Okay, we'll get the meeting started with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, well, welcome everyone out here in the audience, and again, our friends and neighbors on YouTube. I'm glad you're tuned in and paying attention. I appreciate it. The first thing we'll go ahead and do is do a roll call.
Benson. Here. Birch.
Here.
Brunick.
Here.
Sarda. Here. Conkling.
Here.
Hunoff.
Here.
Mosier.
Here.
Spencer.
Here.
Mayor Villanueva.
Here.
City Manager Leon.
Here.
City Attorney Denherter.
Here.
Okay, thank you. And again, today is Monday, November 10th, 2025. And I do have some minutes of the regular meeting of October 27th, 2025 to be approved. Do I have a motion?
Move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Do I have any commission discussion? Anyone from the public? Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Okay, that passes and those minutes are approved. And before you, we have a schedule of bills. Commission, what's your pleasure?
Move to pay the bills.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any commission discussion about the bills? Anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, let's go ahead and do a roll call.
Hunoff.
Aye.
Mosier.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, bills will be paid. And next we have the city manager's report.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, members of the commission and the public. Want to wish everybody, and especially our veterans, a happy Veterans Day tomorrow. We certainly thank all those who served and are serving our country. In honor of Veterans Day, we do observe the holiday at the city of Yankton, so we are closed in honor of Veterans Day. City offices will be closed tomorrow, and routes for solid waste and recycling were adjusted. We will be open then again on Wednesday. Also want to remind folks that on Wednesday, the City Commission was invited to attend, if you would like, a meeting with Yankton Transit. I believe now they're calling it Southeast Area Transit, and Southeast Public Transit, probably. Two meetings in Yankton. It's the same meeting, is my understanding, on Wednesday, one at noon and one at 5:30, Fire Station 2, 201 West Yankton Street, or West 23rd Street. I'm going to be attending the noon meeting, so if there's interest, you are all invited, but I'll certainly pass along any information. My understanding is they're going to be talking about possible service changes due to some of the federal funding they've been affected by. So you're all invited, and I'm notifying the press that you were all invited. Also, you were all invited to the retirement of Dr. Mark Long. That retirement is scheduled to take place a little while from now. This will be 3:30 at Mount Marty Roncalli Dining Room. There'll be a short program, which I was asked to be one of the speakers at, beginning at 5:15. So to the press, all commissioners were invited to that to attend. I'll remind you all again, but just notifying here since we have a short agenda. I passed around the Christmas party sign up, so we'll try to hit everybody here. I think I did notify the press because we did have that as a consent calendar item for Friday, December 5th at the brewery. Good luck to the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles. I understand there is a swim meet going on this weekend, and also we're going to play a little football game, it sounds like, on Friday. So depending upon what happens there, our firemen and policemen will be escorting out and hopefully in a state championship back to Yankton. So we'll see what happens there. We might have more proclamations at our next meeting. Wanted to let the community know and let the commission know that at our next meeting, we'll probably have some action related to the Hockey Association. We visited Todd Larson, Les Kirchner, and I visited today with Mr. Haas. We're working on some things so we can attempt to get a little bit better ice at the hockey rink down at Sertoma Park. We think we're going to give up trying to make ice at Tripp Park. We have not been successful making ice there, at least since I've been in town. Maybe that's because of the warmish weather. We're hoping, I shouldn't say this out loud, we're hoping for a little colder weather and hoping that we can make a little better ice with some improvements, but it might take a little investment on our part and a little investment on some of the folks in hockey's part as well in terms of labor. So we may have something come back to you, but that is, will serve as a public rink, of course, for folks to skate on. And if we can get a cold enough winter to actually do that. So maybe coming back with you for an equipment purchase next meeting, but just wanted to let folks know that. I think Tripp Park just hasn't been working for us, and so we're going to try to maybe invest a little more in one rink as opposed to two. Happy to take questions, Mayor. Otherwise, I know we have a public appearance, and you also have a proclamation this evening.
Okay, thank you, City Manager. Any questions for the City Manager before we move on? So you know mics come on. I do have something real quick, too, that I also wanted to add. Again, thank you, veterans, for your service. I really appreciate everything you've done for our country. Again, your sacrifices are the reason that we're able to sit here in this room free and have a meeting just like we're having tonight. Also, I do want to mention that the Elks is having a soup kitchen. It's from starting at 11 and to 7, I believe. And I mentioned this tonight here because what I understand is vets eat free. So if you're a veteran, you can eat free there as well. And again, like Amy said, congratulations and good luck to our football team. Looking forward to that. So I'll move on. Okay, next, item number 5 on our routine business, we do have a proclamation, which is very exciting. And so I'll be, again, it's my pleasure to read this. I always enjoy doing these. So we have a proclamation from the City of Yankton. Whereas hunger and homelessness remain pressing issues in our communities across the nation, affecting individuals and families of all ages, backgrounds, and circumstances. And whereas the City of Yankton recognizes the importance of raising awareness about the challenges faced by those experiencing hunger and homelessness, as well as the need for continued support and solutions to address these issues. And whereas National Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week, observed annually the week before Thanksgiving, provides an opportunity for communities to come together to reflect on the struggles of those in need and to promote compassion and action. And whereas the City of Yankton is proud to recognize Pathways Shelter for the Homeless, a valued member of the statewide Housing for the Homeless Consortium, which provides critical services, shelter, and hope to individuals and families experiencing homelessness in our community. And whereas Pathways Shelter for the Homeless exemplifies the spirit of collaboration and dedication necessary to create meaningful change and improve the lives of our most vulnerable neighbors. Now, therefore, I, Michael Villanueva, Mayor of the City of Yankton, do hereby proclaim November 17th through the 21st, 2025, as National Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week in the City of Yankton, and encourage all residents to recognize the importance of addressing hunger and homelessness, and to work together to build a community where everyone has access to safe housing and adequate food. Signed and sealed this day, 10th of November, 2025. And Jesse, I see there's 2 Jessies. Would you like to come up to the mic and then we'll take a picture if you'd like? Okay, please do.
Perfect. So first and foremost, I just want to thank you for recognizing Hunger and Homelessness Week coming up here. In Yankton right now, especially, we're seeing a very increased need in terms of families, men and women that are in need of our services for that. I know with a couple of the things going on governmentally wise, we've seen a couple of cuts, and we're really looking for any ways to continue our operations, especially with winter upcoming. So your guys' support means a lot to us.
Well, thank you for everything you and your team do. And like it says in this proclamation, thank you for reaching out and helping others. It's in our community. It's really appreciated. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get a quick picture if we could.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yep. Okay. Well, thank you. That was wonderful to do. Next, we do have public appearances. And like I said, we have another Jesse Bailey from the United Way. The executive director has something he'd like to chat with us about.
And I'll ask for direction. I do have our copies of our annual report that I would like to distribute. Am I okay to approach?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Thank you very much. Keep one just in case you have any questions. All right. Well, good evening, commissioners. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share an update on the collaboration between the City of Yankton and United Way of Greater Yankton. It's a partnership that was built to create efficiencies in how funding is distributed to health and human service organizations throughout our community. So tonight, I just want to provide a brief history of our partnership, an overview of the impact that your investment helped create in 2024, and some important updates about the realities that we're facing as an organization. So as you may recall, in 2017, the city developed an MOU with United Way, and under that agreement, the city recognizes United Way as the external agency responsible for dispersing grant funds to outside human service organizations. So programs and agencies that align with United Way's community impact pillars, which are education, financial stability, and health, can apply for non-capital funding through our annual grant process. United Way then invests the city's outside agency dollars into our community impact fund and our art education grants. And that allocates funds to qualifying nonprofits, and then we evaluate their performance on an ongoing basis. We also facilitate Connecting Kids Youth Scholarships, which supports organizations that provide extracurricular and youth development opportunities. So our mission at United Way is simple but powerful. It's to change lives and improve our community by mobilizing people and resources to drive impact in education, financial stability, and health. To show how we fulfilled that mission, I've shared our 2024 and 2025 Community Impact Report. It's also available publicly online at our website, which is yanktonunitedway.org/financial reports, along with our most recent audit and our IRS 990. So anyone in the audience or at home listening, feel free to log or to go to our website and check it out. Yankton's nonprofits are a model of collaboration and efficiency. Through our Community Impact Fund in 2024, we strategically invested community dollars into 68 programs across 23 organizations, each addressing essential needs in our region. The Community Impact Grant was awarded to the Boys and Girls Club of Yankton, Cornerstone Career Learning Center, Connections, Habitat for Humanity of Clay and Yankton counties, Lutheran Social Services Center for Financial Resources, Pathways Shelter for the Homeless, River City Domestic Violence Center and Family Connections, Servant Hearts Clinic, South Dakota Voices for Peace, Southeast CASA, Southeast Public Transit, The Center, Yankton Drug Court, and Yankton Food for Thought. Connecting Kids Youth Scholarships were awarded to MB for their Girls on the Run program, Girl Scouts Dakota Horizons, Sioux Council Boy Scouts, Yankton Area Ice Association, Yankton Baseball Association, and Yankton Youth Soccer Association. Art education grants were awarded to Yankton Area Arts and Yankton County Historical Society. Together with the 15 programs operated directly from within United Way's walls, these partnerships drove community-wide impact, and I'll share just a few that are eye-watering to me. There were 75,518 rides given to work, school, and medical appointments. 127,584 nutritious meals served. 941 households stabilized through critical services. 9,420 books distributed to local youth at no cost to the families, and 3,113 individuals completing health and wellness programs. It shows that when our agencies work together, every donor's dollar is stretched to its fullest potential. Our nonprofit community has grown immensely in its collaboration, moving from operating in silos to truly working side by side to meet needs efficiently and compassionately. While there's still room for collaboration, I'm proud of the partnerships that I've seen form in my 16 years involved in our community's nonprofit world. Some of the most powerful partnerships that we witness come in the form of volunteerism. In 2024, 3,402 volunteers contributed 57,650 hours of service to United Way and our partner agencies. That's the equivalent of nearly 28 full-time employees working year-round. Volunteers are the heart of our community. They are the ones delivering meals to seniors who are homebound, mentoring children in our schools, and helping families find stability. Most of our local nonprofits operate with limited staff and funding. Volunteers fill that gap. Their generosity of time and talents allow Yankton's nonprofit network to remain strong, resilient, and responsive to community needs. Of course, while we celebrate impact, we also face serious challenges. Like many nonprofits nationwide, 2025 has been a difficult year for United Way. The loss of support across several workplace campaigns and the expiration of our AmeriCorps Retired and Senior Volunteer Program grant created a $150,000 annual funding shortage. These realities have required us to take a hard look at our operations and make difficult strategic decisions to ensure our long-term stability. To reduce costs, we've scaled our volunteer coordinator position from full-time to part-time, which is 20 hours per week. And we have plans to eliminate that position on as of January 1st if replacement funding is not secured. We've also eliminated any non-reimbursable expenses, such as training, travel, and memberships. However, to avoid disrupting services for our partner agencies, we maintained our 2025 allocation levels at 100% through the end of this year, even though doing so reduced our cash reserves to just 1 month of operating funds. So looking forward, our 2026 community campaign goal has been set at $622,000. This is a realistic, responsible target that protects our partner agencies while preserving United Way's operational health. Unfortunately, we will reduce our allocations by 33% to all of our partner agencies. And while we know that that's difficult, that approach allows us to continue supporting critical services across the community rather than cutting entire partnerships. Well, we will also be placing a 1-year pause on the Connecting Kids Youth Scholarship Program. We believe that every child deserves access to enriching activities, but limited funds must be prioritized towards the core needs of health, education, and financial stability. Our intent is to reinstate that program as soon as funding allows. We'll also be seeking dedicated sponsorships for our internal programs that are run from behind United Way's walls and the Connecting Kids Scholarship Program. We want those funds to remain separate from the general community impact fund to prevent anything further being taken from our partner agencies. It's important to note that any funds raised in excess of our campaign goal for this next year will be distributed at an 80 to 20% split. 80% will be given directly to our partner agencies. 20% we're going to keep to rebuild our cash reserves. So moving forward, a key focus of United Way will be to help build a resilient community, one that's self-healing and self-reliant. Federal and state funding are never going to be guaranteed. But when we as a community commit to supporting one another, we create something stronger and more lasting than any grant cycle. We create resilience. We build a community that says we will take care of our own. And that's what the city's ongoing support to United Way represents. Philanthropy is not just for the few, it's a community responsibility. Each of us has something to share, whether it's our time, our talents, or our treasure. When we all take a moment to examine how we can contribute, no matter the size, the entire community benefits. We build a culture where generosity belongs to everyone. And when generosity belongs to everyone, resilience becomes possible for everyone. And that's the power of collective impact. So on behalf of the thousands of lives impacted by the city's ongoing partnership with United Way, thank you for investing in hope and living united. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Commission, do you have any questions for Mr. Bailey? Okay, so Mike's come on. I just want to say, Jesse, thank you so much for everything that you and your team do for our community. I know I know it's a struggle right now, and I know that you are rising to the occasion, you and your team, and doing the best you can with what we have right now. So thank you so much for what you do.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure. Thank you for the time tonight.
Absolutely. Okay, again, we're still under public appearances, so if there's anyone else in the audience that would like to come up and address the commission with something not on the agenda, please do so at this time. Okay, I'm seeing no movement in the room, so we'll go ahead and move on. Next on the agenda would be consent items, and right now it looks like we have no consent items to address. And then we move on to old business. Right now we have no old business to attend to. So next we'll move on to new business, which we do have. So the first item under new business would be the lease agreement renewal with the center. So it'd be consideration of memorandum number 25-197, recommending approval of the 2026 lease agreement with the Yankton Area Center Board for the use of the center building located at 900 Whiting Drive. Commission, what is your pleasure?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second on the floor right now. Is there any commission discussion? Okay, seeing no mics, anyone from the public? Okay, no movement. Roll call, please.
Mosier.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
As I serve on the board and be one of the signatures on the lease, I have to abstain.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling. Hanoff.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Number 2 under the new business would be the renewal of the 2026 liquor and wine licenses. There'll be consideration of memorandum number 25-198, recommending the City Commission approve the renewal of alcoholic beverage licenses for the 2026 licensing period. Commission, what is your pleasure?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any commission discussion? Seeing no mics come on. Anyone from the public? Seeing no movement. Roll call.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Mosier.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Number 3 under new business, the special events alcoholic beverage license. Consideration of memorandum number 25-199, recommending that the City Commission approve a special on-sale liquor license for one day, May 2nd, 2026, from the Center, 900 Whiting Drive, Yankton, South Dakota. The event will take place at the Center, 900 Whiting Drive, Yankton, South Dakota. Commission, what's your pleasure?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any commission discussion?
I have a question for Commissioner Birch, just kind of on the center. A while back, there was talk that their Meals on Wheels was a little short on funding. Is there any progress on that? Have they made progress?
There has not been any change in that. It was a reimbursement from the state that was, we had exceeded the number of meals in our contract, or our estimate anyway, for the year, so we're not reimbursed for August and September, which was about a $35,000 shortage.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Okay, seeing no more mics come on. Anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Abstaining once again?
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Mosier.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 4 under new business, the 8th Street Railroad Water Main Crossing Improvement Change Order Number 1. Consideration of memorandum number 25-201, recommending that the City Commission approve change order number 1 for the 8th Street Railroad Water Main Crossing improvements at Cedar Street, Walnut Street, and Douglas Ave. And before I entertain a motion, Adam, would you, it sounds like it might just be a time thing, but I just want the public to know what we're changing, please.
Yeah, so the city's been working with Banner Engineering on this project for a while. It's a lot of moving pieces with this, working with BNSF, getting the appropriate permits to have pipelines under their railroad tracks at 3 locations. So that's 3 different permits. Quite a lengthy process. We did get the permits. We were pushing forward. We advertised for bids to get a contractor on the project. We did all that. We were hoping to get that project going this year yet in October. It was going to be tight. The contractor's schedule was going into the middle of December, starting in October. And there was a delay by one of the subcontractors by a few days, and we just kind of all got together and were like, it's getting too late in the year to be cracking open streets and possibly going into January with open streets, and we didn't want to have to deal with that over the winter if the project got stalled. So this change order just changes the contract times, extends it into 2026, June of 2026, to give plenty of time to do that project and to do it right.
Thank you for the explanation. Yeah, I think we just ran out of season, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions for Adam? Okay, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve the change order?
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any more commission discussion? Seeing no mics come on. Anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Birch,
Aye.
Brunick,
Aye.
Sarda,
Aye.
Conkling,
Aye.
Hanoff,
Aye.
Mosier, Spencer,
Aye.
Benson,
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. And last on the new business item here, number 5, the Yankton Police Department surplus property. Consideration of memorandum number 25-202, recommending that the City Commission adopt resolution number 25-52, authorizing the sale of disposal of surplus property. And from what I understand, it sounds like they're just cameras. Is that correct, Chief?
This camera system is what we operate inside our interview rooms and also inside our common areas in the department, as well as our evidence storage facility that is downstairs in the basement. We found out it's not NADA compliant. I think that's what it was. NDAA compliant. And because of that, we need to remove that system and get a system that is, which will cost us a little more money, but it's not on a banned list that we can't be using. It's better for our network security for our department, so that's why we're bringing this forward now.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Chief. Okay, any other questions for the chief before he moves away from the mic? Okay, I do have a motion on the floor. I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any more commission discussion? Seeing no mics pop on. Anyone from the public? Seeing no movement. Roll call, please.
Brunick,
Aye.
Sarda,
Aye.
Conkling,
Aye.
Hanoff,
Aye.
Mosier, Spencer,
Aye.
Benson,
Aye.
Birch,
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Okay, that is it for new business, and next we move into future business. Again, this is a time for our commissioners here to address the commission regarding matters not on the agenda. We will not deliberate on these items, and they will not be acted upon this evening at this time. Do we have any commissioners that would like to add anything to the future agenda? Okay, I'm just not seeing anything. We'll move on. And that's to adjourn the meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor of adjourning, say aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Meeting is adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Good efficient meeting, Mike.